I think I'm a person of my time and place and my influences.
Yeah, Duran Duran
Yeah. Duran Duran was one of my
was a
bands.
huge thing when you were.
Yay! Here we are again.
And we're back.
Doing good today.
Yeah, doing well. Okay today. Yeah,
Sorry, you're
yeah,
not
I'm
doing
okay.
okay. I won't be doing okay in a little while, possibly.
So why are we here this morning?
Well, today's a really
Yeah,
good one, I think, for a lot of people,
and a
potentially.
huge topic.
Yes, yeah, this will be a very short video on a band that from the UK that was huge, really, in the UK, the US, and potentially throughout the world, really.
Yeah, around the time we were born.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah.
so
But a lot of people still love them today.
yeah,
And who are they? Today's your turn.
the Beatles.
The
The
Beatles.
Beatles.
Yes. Yeah. Um, I'm probably in good spirits right now because I listened to a song this morning that I really quite enjoyed by them, called, let me see, Help. That's it.
With an exclamation point.
Just help.
Yeah, that's one of the ones that's on the towards the top of my list because I've never really, I've heard the songs over the years, but I've never like bought an album or went down the rabbit hole with them. I heard stuff over the years, but you sit there and you look at the list of songs and you're going, yep, know that one, know that one, know that one, know that one, know that one. I don't know that one, that you just know so many of their songs were hits and huge hits.
Well, and you know what's really interesting to me is that neither one of us were really into the Beatles at any point until recently.
No.
And I'm definitely a Beatle fan now.
But well, that's the magic of music.
But that's only recently.
Hang on.
Oh, how long has that been open?
The whole time. Won't blur it out. Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah, so I find it fascinating that neither one of our parents or any your mother and father or my mother and father were we didn't hear Beatles growing up.
No, mostly for me it was some country here and there, in Motown was mostly what I heard around my house when I was a kid.
Yeah, and your mother was from the UK.
And she was.
So, yeah.
But I don't think she really was into music, at all, that I remember.
Yeah.
So, well, my dad was hugely, but he was more for the 50s and 60s, like Motown stuff.
Yeah, so with the Beatles, I really knew very little about them until recently.
You knew the names, some of the songs, and that's really about, and the big news of things.
At some point, I think when I was a teenager, I started hearing some of Paul McCartney's band's songs.
Yeah, me as well.
But that was it. I can, now that I've gone down the rabbit hole, I recognize George Harrison's songs. I recognize John Lennon, but
you didn't know that was a thing with them.
I really didn't know. Yeah, I couldn't have said, oh, that's George Harrison or that's John Lennon. Although, of course, I knew John Lennon was super famous at the same time as Paul McCartney's band Wings, but he was an activist to me. It wasn't about his music for me.
Yeah.
Which is, really sort of interesting, I guess. I don't know. So to talk a little bit, so do you have a song that you particularly like of theirs? The Beatles? No?
No, I don't think so. There's ones I like and there's ones I really like, but there's not just one in my head. I'm just like, that's the song.
Well,
I mean, if I listen to some, I might find that one. At this point, no. There's lots of songs that are good that I like, and there's a few that I really like Help.
Yeah, well, I wanted to talk about that video, Help. So on YouTube, there's a video of Help, and I'm guessing it's one of their first albums because it's in black and white. And I just love everything about this song. Now, there might be other songs because they have a lot of albums and a lot of songs I've never heard.
Yeah.
But I really like this song because of the video, the music, the words. There, you can see in the video that they're just, well, they seem to be.
Yeah, who knows?
Quite, there's a nice
vibe.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. There's a really, really lovely vibe.
And they seem like they're enjoying themselves.
Yes, really enjoying themselves as really young 20-somethings.
Yeah, they were so young. I didn't even realize how young they were when they broke up.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we heard that this morning, didn't we?
Yeah.
They were all under 30 years old when they broke up.
When it was done for the band, and you're just like, what?
Yeah.
They had all that fame in such a short number of years.
Yeah, exactly. So in that video, just the music, even though it's called Help, and I believe John wrote the song.
Okay.
Because a little bit of the history I learned about it is I think he was starting to struggle with some things with, I think, the band.
Okay.
So it might have been like their first struggles or something.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't anything deep or anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's actually quite uplifting, and you can basically see their personalities. So you have John in the front singing, and then you have Paul behind him. So I think Paul's also on vocals because you can hear him, I believe, him singing as well, and you can just see like Paul's young humor, and he's just having such a good time. And then George Harrison, who's quieter, keeps more to himself, and then Ringo even more so. Ringo doesn't even mouth the words for the song, but I didn't even notice that the first time watching it. And it just feels like in that, and it's quite simple. They're just in a studio. The four of them sitting to get right behind each other, sitting together. Yeah, you definitely want to watch the video if you've never seen it.
It's good. And it's just a good song.
Yeah, it's actually quite an uplifting song, even though the name is
Help.
So, so when I first decided to do the Beatles, I have to say, I wasn't actually looking forward to it.
Well, you waffled a bit. We're
Well,
like, yeah, let's do them. No, I don't know if I want to. Yeah, let's do them. And I'm just like, well, I'm just like, well, we'll do it when you want to do it. And so,
well, I understood that people who really understand music and are deep into music really like the Beatles.
yeah,
And I didn't get that at
yeah,
all.
yeah,
You know, and I get it now.
yeah. You
I,
understand it
I
more
it doesn't make me appreciate some of their, well, okay, I appreciate the songs, but I think I'm a person of my time and place and my influences.
yeah, Duran Duran.
Yeah, Duran Duran was one of my
Was a
bands.
huge thing when you were a teen, early
Yeah.
20s.
So the Beatles, I mean, they broke up when we were like
Well,
2 years old.
well, you might have been two.
Yeah, I was 2.
I was more
Yeah.
like 4,
So, and
3
then,
or 4.
with our parents not having listened to them, the
Yeah,
only
yeah,
time.
yeah. I didn't hear much of them when I was a kid. I heard I think my dad had a few of the songs on Green Pete
Oh, yeah?
around the house. I kind of remember.
But it seems like they
It
possibly
was,
didn't click with you.
yeah. Well, I think it was because it would have been like 95% Motown and 5% everything else that he liked.
Yeah.
So it's just Motown, 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 Motown over and over. So,
Yeah, so I think we'll keep this one short.
because we'll have to come back to this as we'll discover more. And
Well, and I hope because they are such a big band, we'll hear like lots of things from people and the songs they like, and I'll check those
we'd
out.
love to hear those.
Yeah. And you can't just do one short video on the
No,
Beatles, I'm
sure
sure.
we'll be back here in a month or two discussing something else we learned.
Yeah, because I do really like and appreciate them now. I'm not big on all of their songs.
Well, that's hard. Yeah, I'm like that with all bands. I don't like everything.
Very true, very true.
You
But
know.
yeah, even their more popular songs, I'm not a huge fan of at the moment, but I find just going down and
Well, as you learn more about the music and the words and stuff, you begin to appreciate more of it.
that's it. Yeah. And of course, I'd like to learn about each of them and their what songs that they recorded individually.
Yeah, and who wrote what songs, that also you can learn about them as well.
Yeah, and yes. So, like I say, I knew John Lennon more as because of his political stances, but I'm realizing that I really like his writing. So I definitely have to listen to more of his stuff.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Well, you got some work to do.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be good work.
And for whoever watched this video
Yeah.
and watched to the end, thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
Please let us know your thoughts and comments.
Yeah, and your favorite song.
Yeah.
Or songs.
Yeah, if you have one, that would be awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.